This cinema's decor is both practical and elegant. It's no less impressive than the banquet hall at Yum-Tassin. And the snacks those people are munching on? It's gotta be... popcorn, right? I've heard customers mention it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. It smells delightful. I bet it tastes great, too. I wouldn't say I'm dying to try it, but it is pretty intriguing. After all, this type of snack is hard to come by where I'm from. Compared to the delicate and refreshing snacks of Phylum Heights, folks here in Janus Quarter seem to prefer their treats with a much richer flavor profile. Speaking of which, to improve on Yum-Tassin's selection, my boss actually sent me out to sample flavors from other locations. But every place has its own vibe. I can't fully understand New Eridu's food culture in just a few days. Like this popcorn, for example. I never got a chance to try it. Oh my, thanks for the offer. But if I go out to get snacks right now, I'd probably miss the best parts of the movie. Maybe next time. Everyone laughing and gasping together. It kind of reminds me of going to the open-air cinema back when I was a kid. I wonder if you've ever experienced something like that. It was super popular back in the day. Back then, there weren't many theaters around, so everyone would gather in the plaza to catch a flick. Movie theaters are pretty quiet, right? But outdoor screenings are a totally different vibe. They're always super lively. Snacking on sunflower seeds, chatting away, laughing together. It's chaotic for sure, but it evokes a warm, fuzzy feeling. But when the plot gets emotional, everyone quiets down all at once. Back then, I'd always quietly wipe away my tears in the dark. I was so afraid that someone would notice and make fun of me. Look at me running my mouth. You've got me spilling my childhood anecdotes just like that. It didn't destroy my image as the model Yum-Tassin employee in your eyes, did it?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Daydreaming again, little Bangbu. Come here, my squishy little cupcake. Oh, you're so soft. You were born to be petted and rocked.
Oh no! Oh no!
Of movies about people swapping bodies, but I can't say I've seen too many where people swap with a Bangbu. But this idea is pretty clever. It dodges the cliched setups while keeping the story tight and well-paced. If I swapped bodies with my picky little Bangbu, everyone would be in for a rough time. That little guy's got a nasty temper. If we made him work at Yumchasin, it would have customers fuming left and right. Speaking of, I just remembered that the Bangbu you sent to run the stall was really well behaved. It goes by 20, right? If only it could swap bodies with that little troublemaker of mine. I've never even seen it sit still for a second. If you're looking for some deep insight or super detailed analysis, you're probably gonna be disappointed. My take? It's loud, it's lively, it's got heart. It left me with a sense of happiness inside. You think so too? I thought you'd find my take too simple. To me, movies are like dim sum. More than some logical analysis, it's the taste that hits your tongue that matters the most. This movie is like a plate of crispy, sweet almond cookies. You can scarf down piece after piece without feeling an ounce of guilt. It wasn't a big-budget blockbuster, nor was it a martial arts piece that is all the rage in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It won't stick with you forever, but it provided a carefree and enjoyable time while it lasted. Thanks for the recommendation. This little snack really hits the spot. This cinema's decor is both practical and elegant. It's no less impressive than the banquet hall at Yumchasin. And the snacks those people are munching on? It's gotta be popcorn, right? I've heard customers mention it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. It smells delightful. I bet it tastes great too. Oh my, are you trying to flatter me? Hearing that from you really puts my mind at ease. The banquet hall is the face of our shop after all. Plenty of local big shots pass through there. That's why I personally handled the lights, decorations, and etiquette training for the staff. I didn't dare slack off, even for a second. Everyone laughing and gasping together. It kind of reminds me of going to the open-air cinema back when I was a kid. That makes sense. You're a video store manager, so you've probably got all kinds of professional setups at home, right? I once passed by your little stall outside Swabian Temple and was totally shocked. There's a ton of movies. If it were me, I couldn't possibly finish watching them even in a month. Don't tell me you've seen every single one. Looks like I need to put in a little more effort. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep up when we're chatting. That'd be embarrassing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
As a model employee, I definitely can't go around judging customers too harshly. But... we finally get to catch a movie today. Let's not talk about work. More than just someone from Yumchasin, I'd rather you think of me as a friend you catch movies with. So, what you're saying is, at its core, this film is actually a tragedy? It's precisely because things are so bleak that the desolate Bob and the abandoned Bamboo come up with the idea to swap bodies. That kinda makes sense. You're really insightful. But the way I see it, what they really found out was that the other party's life wasn't any easier than their own after they swapped bodies. Maybe I'd be happier as a Bamboo. Or maybe I'd have more dignity if I were human. After stepping into each other's shoes, Bob and the Bamboo realized all those fantasies they'd projected onto each other were just a bunch of nonsense. And they finally figured out how to live life as their true selves again. Yeah, so don't overthink it. Just walk out of here with their laughter echoing in your heart. It wasn't a big-budget blockbuster, nor was it a martial arts piece that is all the rage in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It won't stick with you forever, but it provided a carefree and enjoyable time while it lasted. Thanks for the recommendation. This little snack really hits the spot.